They taught you to master the world, but never how to master yourself. We live in a world that rewards ambition, sharpness, identity. The voice inside us that says, me, mine, I must. This voice is what ancient traditions once called the ego. Not your enemy, not evil, but raw and unrefined. In alchemy, purification isn't about erasing the ego. It's about transforming it from something that imprisons you into something that illuminates you. Today you'll discover the ancient philosophy behind ego purification, the inner alchemical fire that transforms suffering, and how to turn pride, fear, or control into fuel for awakening. Long before modern psychology named ego, ancient schools in Egypt, Persia, and India had already described it. In Egypt, the ego was symbolized as the ba, the wandering part of the soul that must return to the ka, the eternal essence. In Taoist texts, the ego was the false self that blocked the flow of qi. In Hermetic alchemy, the ego was the lead, heavy, dense, but full of hidden gold. Lead is not the problem, said the alchemists. It is only a beginning. They believed the ego was not to be killed, but to be purified through fire, time, and conscious effort. This fire wasn't literal. It was the fire of experience, of truth, of witnessing your own illusions burn away. Just as metal is refined in stages, so is the human self. Below are 7 symbolic stages, inspired by classical alchemy but applied to modern transformation. 1. Calcination, the shattering of false identity. You lose a job, a relationship ends, a belief crumbles. The ego panics, because what it built its identity on is turning to ash. But this is necessary. It is the first flame. 2. Dissolution, letting emotions flow freely. Once the outer structure burns, emotions surge like a flood. Shame, sadness, confusion, let them flow. This is water cleansing the residue. 3. Separation, seeing what's real. You begin to sort yourself. Which part of me is true? Which part was just a role I played? This is clarity, hard but sacred. 4. Conjunction, reuniting inner masculine and feminine. Now you integrate. Logic with intuition. Strength with gentleness. The ego begins to see it's not alone. The soul has been here all along. 5. Fermentation, birth of inner knowing. From within, something new rises. Not knowledge from books, but wisdom from within. The ego starts to serve the soul. 6. Distillation, refining purpose. You no longer act to prove, impress, or dominate. You act because something within you is clear, light, aligned. 7. Coagulation, embodying the truth. You are no longer becoming. You simply are. Humble, radiant. A person who walks, not above the world, but deeply within it. And the ego? It's still there, but it bows to the truth. Practice radical self-honesty. Don't justify, don't blame, just observe. Sit in discomfort without escape. Let the fire touch your pride, envy, or fear. It won't kill you. It will refine you. Serve without needing credit. One of ego's favorite games is recognition. Break the pattern. Use symbolic rituals. Write fears on paper and burn them. Wash your hands and imagine letting control go. Speak less, listen more, especially to yourself. The ego is not your enemy. It's the beginning of a fire. And if you walk with care, with courage, it becomes the flame that purifies the mirror of your soul. You were never meant to erase yourself. You were meant to become transparent, so the light within you could finally shine without distortion. If this message found you at the right time, maybe it's because the fire has already begun in you. Leave a comment. Share this with someone who's also burning to become more. And subscribe to this channel so we can keep remembering the ancient art of transforming self, not through power, but through presence. You're not here to conquer the world. You're here to purify the mirror inside until the world begins to reflect the truth of who you really are.
See you again at the next gateway. Thank you.